Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the like button at Brittany Mitchell.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification when they get Mitchell. I'm going to see the Hawks. We're 6-7-0. The Hawks are 4-5-22. We're playing at home. The Hawks are Trey Young, Isaac Dillon, Dorian Hunter, Dylan Dawson, and Puka Okoye. Let's get it.
Oh, say does.
It's obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not under? Whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle, let's keep a close eye on it.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trey Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Hernandez. Talked about star guard Trey Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trey into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Hunter. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Young can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Left side Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. It's Edwards on the wing. And here's Schroeder. The shot. And Edwards the bucket. On the assist by Clarkson. Edwards has got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Young, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Outside Johnson. Drills it from deep.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trey Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trey is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Here's Daniels. Outside Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Brooklyn leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Hunter. By Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Edwards, a pass to Finney-Smith. And the 3-pointer goes.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now here's Edwards. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Edwards. Bogdanovich from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has...
He's on an absolute tear.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a 3-pointer of his own.
And here's Edwards out. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu finds Hunter. Here's Daniels. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Edwards. Hunter against Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn, and both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for free.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young looking over the floor. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Outside Edwards. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the Nets score.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, you know who that was.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Schroeder in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Young misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shots. Get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nance, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Schroeder. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome.
You know, the thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He's gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's Risache. Yet to see a basket. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Knocks down the triple. Risache's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Bogdanovich against Edwards. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Nance with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. And Nance with the slam.
Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. Fades. Again, the net score.
This would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Edwards against Young. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Here's Edwards. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Now here's Hunter. On the take. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Edwards into the lane. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the half. Young from long range. Brooklyn with the board. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Finney Smith's got 8.
Well, the definite strength of Schroeder seems to have a knack for knowing when to get rid of that ball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich checked in for Trae Young. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring shooting guards in the league this season.
Number 13, Bogdanovich.
A minute and a half left in the second. Outside Hunter. The 3 ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at Brooklyn. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out Atlanta. And they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
I think for the Nets, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
59 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Daniels to halt the run, and it's in off the glass. He's got 5.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Edwards, and it's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Bogdanovich has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Edwards. And Edwards
Let's go.
slams it in.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
That's tipped. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. And Atlanta misses again. Here's Edwards. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Edwards has got 47 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Brooklyn holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. You guys finding any interesting matchups here?
Shaq's most interesting matchup: main dishes and side pieces. So what's the best combo, Deez?
2 words: mac and cheese. It's a perfect food.
Hey, it's melty, it's cheesy, you can mix in a protein, you can go gourmet. You know what? You guys are like the mac and cheese of this broadcast, a perfect pairing. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Hawks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's get the third quarter starter. Let's go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Young with it, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. To the paint. Here's Young. Some solid defense from Claxton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight.
And got it! Another basket!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Hits a three-pointer. Hunter's got 14 points for the game.
Just needing a couple to fall. DeAndre Hunter oozing with confidence.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Here's the teardrop. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
And both free throws good for Young.
For
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. That's 34.
Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Young. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Edwards.
The third quarter has not started well. Just one.
Let's go.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Young misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Edwards slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Basket counts.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Outside Schroeder. Hits the trifecta. Schroeder's got 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hunter against Simmons.
Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. Both good from the line that time.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Out to Schroeder. The 3. And again, it's
this is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Young. Crosses over, and he gets the jumper to drop. 6 points for him.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And Edwards, here we go.
Let's go.
Wow. I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Outside Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite.
Let's go.
And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Brooklyn has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risachet comes in for Hunter. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Daniels. And it's Bogdanovic in for Young. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Bogdanovic has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Let's go. I do 48.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Edwards against Bogdanovic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. Caldwell Pope for 3. Claxton with the rebound. Claxton's long range. That shot off the mark. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Brooklyn out in front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
Let's go.
Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Edwards in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Young against Edwards. Puts it up from 12. And it's in there.
If you overplay Trae Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
Bogdanovic against Edwards with the fadeaway. Hits yet again. Wow.
150. Let's go.
That's 70.
He is unconscious. Young against Edwards. Pulls it in from the elbow. Brooklyn with the board.
Building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. Outside Young. Over Edwards. Young can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bogdanovic passes to Young. And Atlanta misses again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Claxton.
Up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Risachet. Here's Nance. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Edwards slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovic is going to earn these whistles.
Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Pass to Daniels. Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Bogdanovich, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Edwards.
Let's go. 14-15, let's go.
What a play. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Edwards against Young. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Let's go. 15-15.
Slams it in.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Young from long range. And Atlanta misses again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around.
Let's go. 15-15.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Down low. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Edwards looking it over. And you see player training. And another one.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Gets the three to fall.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. Another one falls.
Even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Simmons. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Good. He hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Johnson a screen on Simmons. Bogdanovich from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
90.
Good! That's another bucket!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down two of the top three spots. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we...
The fuck are we listening to those? Look at them at 10 points. See, this all hates him. So first ball toward the end of the season. Luka at 20, Howard at 10. Most valuable player of the year, MVP. Key rookie of the year. Cool. College section of the year. And defensive player of the year. The only sucks is most improved of the year. Katie Cunningham is clutch player of the year. Jordy Fernandez was the coach of the year, which is our coach. Our executive of the year. Our executive, Dalton Sims. Think who's gonna win? Probably us. Yep. This is my second year. Oh, 26. Regular season. We're going to take that first loss. We did good first half of the season. The second half was like all the first loss. Playoffs. Still heated. So far. Playoff time. Let's go. The 50 Heat. So the Heat is 35-47. So it's 8 seed. We had Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic, and Bam Adebayo. We're playing at home. They're 2 games at home.
Round 1, Eastern Conference.
Taking a look at Brooklyn, Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an
No, it's right.
Round 1.
You take a look at Brooklyn. They had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Rozier and Hero in the backcourt. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Butler. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovich? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. It's Butler with the ball for Miami. It's a three-point game. Pass to Jovic. Hero outside. Not going to go third. Slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Back to Rozier. There's the 3. And again, no good by Miami. Watford the pass to Schroeder. Bogdanovich against Rozier. Back to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Count it from distance.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Here's Jovic. And he buries his first look.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "You just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Ali.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's how caused this run.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's Miami now, trailing by 8. Outside Butler. Rozier from outside. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. To figure out why they built this lead, they have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Nets. Rozier finds Hero. Simmons against Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Rozier. No points yet. Pass to Jovic. Pulls it. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Edwards against Butler.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Rozier outside. Here's Jovic. The three-pointer off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Watford gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Heat trail by 15. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Butler off the drive. Pass to Rozier. Out left to the wing. Here's Jovic. And again, no good by Miami. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Edwards. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Butler. They need this. Uses the glass to drop it in.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
Butler against Edwards. Over Butler. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
He's
rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hero. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Watford.
Let's go. It's already.
And a two-handed jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop.
Fail. Not blocking my shot. Let's go.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And let's take a look at Miami. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Davis out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Highsmith in a power forward. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. From outside the arc. This is his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw good. Schroeder. Rozier. He's checked in for Davis. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Over Edwards. Hero, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to enforce it. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Rozier against Schroeder. Hero outside. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Edwards for 3. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 29 points.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues.
Both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Rozier can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. That's good from Schroeder. On the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got his 3rd assist of the night. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Rozier outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards. Oh, the teardrop.
14. Let's go.
Edwards got 34.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Hero against Edwards. To win the run. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Heisman. And that one falls for Hero.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And the basket is good. Edwards has got 36 points.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Hero for 3. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he makes it.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to. Going right through the contact.
The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Back to Rozier. Pass to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Butler, no good. Brooklyn has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Shots good by Schroeder.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Now Butler. Adebayo finds Hero. Shoots over Schroeder. Schroeder with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. The kick out to Edwards. Blocked! And the Nets tack on 2 more.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Hero. And again, no good by Miami.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Edwards. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
He's relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Butler taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Heat misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good
Let's
right
have some
now.
teams. Let's
They're
go.
deflated and unable to stop this run.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they
That's
hit
weird.
the home stretch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Rozier. Inside. It's blocked. Watford right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
To get back on track. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Miami Heat.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good.
Yeah, see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
They're close, Edward. Let's go.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Brooklyn's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Trendon Watford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So we'll see Dennis Schroeder go to the line here. Terry Rozier picks one up. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 12.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Edwards for 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Here's Edwards. And he goes
Come
on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Rozier looking around. Pass to Jovic. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the board. Bogdanovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Oh,
Simmons. Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Butler. And here's Hero, guarded by Edwards. Hero against Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Hero against Edwards. Over Adebayo. He got it again. Sensational.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Schroeder's got 14 points.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hero finds Rozier. Will it go? The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Hero, and he lays it up and in. He's got 16.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. Simmons with a screen on Rozier. And here's Schroeder outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Hero outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound Brooklyn. Watford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Pass to Jovic. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Heat have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Jovic passes to Hero. Rozier with it. Pass to Jovic. They set the screen, looking to win the run. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Edwards. Another one falls. Amazing.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And his 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game in 2020. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
56 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Edwards. Oh, connects again.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Rozier. 4 on the clock. Over Schroeder. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
The craftiness of Rozier. Unpredictable in these screen and rolls, and he uses this to his advantage.
Hero against Edwards. Yet another bucket.
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time.
I mean, he's matched Elgin Baylor, Jordan's all-time record, just 2 points away.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Brooklyn. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Let's get it. We're going
Thanks
1-0
for
right here.
joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
Okay.
Setting the floor for Miami. Davis out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Here's Davis. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Stolen by Davis. And stolen by Edwards. Fires the 3. Good. He hits again.
I want 3. Let's go.
Bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades. To see him surpassed, wow, just crazy.
Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo. The shot comes out. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Adebayo. Rozier from outside. Ben Simmons grabs the board. And here they come. That's good. From Schroeder. On the assist from Simmons. Schroeder's got 19 points.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Edwards against Davis. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. But that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Rozier, the pass to Davis. Outside Jaquez. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Jaquez has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, when Jaquez is hitting threes, it adds a whole other dimension to this offense.
On target from range.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Rozier against Schroeder. On the clock. Brooklyn pulls it in. Edwards looking it over. And there's another one for the net.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Rozier outside. Pass to Jaquez. Releases. The wide open shot is on the money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Edwards outside. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Now Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. Takes a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Watford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Jaquez. On the wing, Davis. Guarded by Edwards. From the wing, Brooklyn pulls it in. Watford's got 6 rebounds in the game. With some arc, he got it again.
81.
Sensational.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they have to be pleased.
And you hear this crowd. They know he just set that 3-point single-game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy has the most threes in a single game for their team. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Highsmith. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Davis. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. Pass to Hero to stop the run. Counted.
And the basket created by Rozier's pass, known to be a score-first guard, but still, Terry is adept at finding teammates.
Fires it, and Edwards with the basket. Oh, the assist from Schroeder.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Hero for three. Hero with another miss. Adebayo against Edwards. The three, and again for three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
But